Hello friends, in the series of BSc IPF, I welcome you all. We are talking about the new riskometer for the debt funds. From 1st of January 2021, there will be a new riskometer in the market because SEBI have made it mandatory for a debt schemes that they have to label their product with new riskometer, and the things which are behind the new riskometer, we will talk about it. We have talked about the very basics of the calculations and the operations which are there, which a scheme does behind the riskometer of a debt fund. Let us try to see it with one live example that if an investor is investing in any debt scheme, usually the mindset of a common and small investor is that the debt scheme is safer. But recently we have witnessed one episode where the investors have invested in the debt scheme, and when there was a pressure of a withdrawal, the scheme was not having any liquidity. That's why, along with the credit risk and interest rate risk, SEBI made it mandatory to showcase, to consider the liquidity risk while doing the calculations in the riskometer of a debt fund. So nowadays, from 1st January to 2021, there will be a new riskometer where the consideration of liquidity risk will also be there. And it is very important because when we say that SEBI is her investor ki takat, they want to safeguard the interest of investor first, and that's why BSc IPF and SEBI took this initiative to bring all such kind of sessions for you. So let us try to see an example. When we say these are the securities, or these are the debt papers in the debt fund. If a debt scheme is there and it is having a portfolio of 10 securities where each one is having a weightage of 10%, so this is a credit rating, this is a structure, and along with the credit rating and the details of it, we can get the liquidity risk or liquidity risk involved in it and the interest rate risk involved in it. So that if these are the details, and there are some more details with us, and then we say this is a valuation, this is a value assigned to the credit risk as well as the interest rate, and as well as the liquidity risk. So this is a average of all these 10 values, which comes 3.5. This is the average of all these 10 values. This is 4.8. And when we take the average of 3.5, 3 and 4.8, see, the process is very much similar to the same process which we have done for the equity. Now, there we talked about the MCAP and then the volatility and the impact cost. We took the average of each one of them, and then we took the average of three of them. Now here we will be talking about the average next, and the average of 3.53 and 4.8. The average comes out to be 3.8. So when we say 3.8, the valuation or the riskometer says that it is high, but 3 to 4 is moderately high. Then why it is high? This question is arising because if the average is 3.8, then it should fall in this category. It should fall in 3 to 4, means moderately high, but the riskometer is showing high. Is it a mistake? Are they showing something wrong? No, it is not. When we were talking about these calculations, the liquidity risk was 4.8, and in the last step, if the liquidity risk is more than the average of three of them, then we will consider liquidity risk. And as it is 4.8, and if we consider 4.8, then 4.8 falls in this category, which is 4 to 5, it means high, and that's why answer is high. So this is how the riskometer works for the debt category or the debt scheme. So but while choosing a debt scheme also, we should do our risk profiling first. It is a first step, understanding our risk profiling, our risk appetite, and then comparing it with the product level or a product. So thank you very much. We are stopping it here now. You are liking our session. Thank you very much for that. And the same topic is there in Marathi and Hindi. You can check out our YouTube channel. There is a separate playlist on our YouTube channel for the same. So the investor who wants to know in detail, if this is the video you are watching for a very first time, then there is a playlist on our YouTube channel. Stay tuned.